Hello everybody. It is me, Jonesy, and today it's story time with Amazing Adventures of Jonesy, also known as Scapegoat, on the content contest. You see, story time. For example, if this video gets more views than my 100-view video, the taste test, also known as the reaction video, but I'm gonna rename it the taste test because that was a mistake to rename it. That's what Dad preferred, but it's fine. But anyways, you're gonna be watching me playing Friday Night Funkin' while I tell a story. Let's wait. Okay. So, anyways. Today, I wanted to tell you guys a story. It's so it's a story about me. Some people that are my family members, you may not know this, but basically, I have this, disease or whatever. I was born with it. It's called glycogen storage disease, and basically also known as GSD. Which means I can't have sugar or anything. People always mistake it with diabetes, like at school or whatever. But anyways, about that, I once had the surgery. I once had this tube in my stomach. And you may not know this, or you may do because you watched a video with me showing it. But if you watch the video, you know that video where me and my dad pretend to fight? I forgot. It has about 40 views or whatever. It's called me versus dad or whatever. But anyways, since it was me versus. But anyways, in that video, I had a G-tube in it, and it was on my belly, but I don't know if people noticed or anything. But anyways, I got my G-tube put in when I was just a tiny little baby, you know? I was just a little baby, since I was a baby, and the surgery was almost when I was born, you know? I was just a born baby. I had to get the surgery because of my thing. I needed a feeding tube because I didn't like the milk they gave me when I was a baby. But anyways, throughout a bunch of years, I had a G-tube, and it was so annoying. It may have been it was really painful. Stomach acid leaked out of it. I'm the only one who knows what it feels like to have stomach acid leak out of their belly. Most people that don't have a G-tube do not know that. But anyways, about that, recently, kind of, maybe 1 year ago, actually no, it was around January, I had the surgery for my, we decided to take out my G-tube. Well, the doctors did because they thought I was ready for it to heal, and they thought I was going to heal it on its own, but no, it did not. It just constantly kept healing almost, but then kept leaking out so hard that it made the hole big again, and it didn't work. And the second I found out the news I had to have surgery, I cried. I was hoping that wasn't going to happen, because back then I have had surgery to put a G-tube in when I was a baby, but the surgery was basically that they would stitch up my whole thing, but it was so eventually, we got to the hospital at almost 5 or 4 a.m., and after that, we went to the hospital, we were in the waiting room, I had to wear these weird puppy surgery outfit. It was uncomfortable. I just wish those hospitals could have better outfits for children like me. But anyways, I had to wear a puppy outfit, and they had to like clean my body and stuff. My parents had to with these weird towels. It was one of the most uncomfortable feelings, but it's okay. But anyways, what I was gonna say is basically like we got to the surgery room, and then I was laying in the hospital bed, but then they like gave me this medicine that almost made me like feel asleep, but it wasn't anesthesia. Anesthesia I haven't experienced until like back when I was a baby, you know? That was my first ever surgery when I was a baby. But anyways, you see, after GSD, never mind. But anyway, when we got to the surgery room, like I had the medicine that made me go to sleep almost. That made me go to sleep, but it wasn't anesthesia. And then after that, like I got sleepy, and after that, I got sleepy, and I was making these weird noises like rah 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 or something. That's what my parents said. I felt like I thought I already got the anesthesia, and the second I got out of the thing, like I heard something from a doctor that said that my hole couldn't be stitched up because it almost looked infected almost. And I was so sad, like I started yelling and I started saying swears and I was going crazy. I felt like I wanted to kill myself then, and I was going like crazy. But after that, I was like so depressed that day because of the surgery thing. But then, more months later, it healed a little bit, and we did a technique of putting powder near my hole or whatever. We still had like a leaking hole in my stomach still. So actually no, it actually had a G-tube eventually. Like we put a G-tube back. They had it was like that for a while. But then after that, we got another surgery to put my G-tube back in, and it was actually the first surgery that wasn't delayed like the first one. Like it was delayed because they thought my thing was going to get infected. But anyways, basically, like, for the second surgery, like, I experienced it. And guess what? I was really brave for the IV shots and stuff. Like, you know how, like, they stick an IV in your arm? Yeah, and guess what? They even said that I was so brave that some 18-year-old or 17-year-old couldn't even do it. But anyways, yeah, that's one part. But anyways, then after that, when I had to get taken out of the room to the anesthesia room where they put a gas mask on me, basically, it was really sad because my parents couldn't come with me, and I almost cried, but I decided to stay brave about it. You know, after that, basically, I went to the surgery room, and we were talking about my dad or mom's stinky socks or whatever. And Mom didn't really like that, so please don't tell my mom in the comments. All right, my mom might be looking at the comments when you see this video. But anyways, yeah, we were talking about Mom's stinky socks while I was getting carried to the room. After that, when we went to the room, not Mom, sorry, basically, the nurse or whatever, or, the male nurse, put the gas mask on me, and then all of a sudden, I was feeling a little sleepy. I did a tiny laugh, and after that, all of a sudden, it was hard for me to talk a little, and we were talking about playing, decks of cards, or maybe we were also talking about the Olympics and stuff. And after that, all of a sudden, I felt time going fast all of a sudden. I saw, them talking to me, and it was going, and their voices were going fast all of a sudden. And all of a sudden, I remember just waking up from a nap, and guess what? My dad just came into the door, and I'm like, do I have a G-tube in my belly? And after that, the nurse said, yes, you do. And I'm like, and I'm just like, really? Doesn't feel like it. And then after that, she's like, well, you do. You'll see it later. But then after that, my dad came in. And all of a sudden, like, I saw it, I was cross-eyed, like the vision I had when I woke up, like, it felt like I was cross-eyed almost, like, I looked at Dad's eyes, and he had 4 eyes, but I accidentally did my math wrong, and I didn't even know what 2 plus 2 was, and I even know it's 4, but then after that, it was actually 4 eyes. It said I looked like he looked like a 2-eyed demon. He actually looked like a 4-eyed demon. That's what I meant to say. But anyways, after that, there was the last and final surgery. The one where I got the scar. But anyway. Where I got a scar, but anyways, so you see, we went to the hospital again at 5 or 4 a.m. again. Also, I forgot to mention that for the last story, so sorry. Or like the last, maybe not story, but the last part of the story. But anyways, yeah, we got there at 4 or 5 or whatever, or we ever started at 4 or 5. I had to drink a lot of water for them to get the IV into my veins. Luckily, I was brave again, and I was sad I was sad because about the waiting room thing that I couldn't see my parents before the surgery. If after that, like, basically, like, it was the final surgery, but after that, like, all of a sudden I woke up or whatever. I forgot, for the G-tube surgery, I barfed when I woke up, but yeah. But anyways, for this surgery, I didn't barf, but I felt really nauseous, and I was super dehydrated. If after that, we came home, time was going fast again when I got the anesthesia. It was going like, wee, 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 or something. And then after that, yeah, that's what happened. So anyways, basically, never mind. So basically, the surgery went well, and yeah, I woke up in the waiting room with the same puppy outfit. We still had to clean my body again. But anyways, I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. So anyways, we come back home, and I just can't even walk. Like it's hard for me to walk. Like, it hurts my whole entire body to walk or run. And can I tell you something? Like, I have this friend named, and guess what? When we were in PE class, I couldn't even run because my belly was so sore, and it had like a bandage on it, and it luckily, like, it took like just a couple weeks for it to fall off. But for anyone who has GSD, you'll know what this feels like. But anyways, yeah, that's the story. I also like there's this friend I have. He's really into Poppy Playtime and Huggy Wuggy and stuff, if you know what that is, but I don't mention him. He's not really my friend anymore. I'm going to call him Hulk Hagen. It's close to his real name, but anyways, I like to call him Hagen Wuggy. Yeah, that's right. And sometimes I call him Huggy Hagen. Yeah. So anyways, and basically, like, he went also. So basically he also went to so basically I had to sit out because I couldn't run, like, I couldn't do any active things for a while. So then after that, I had to sit out a bunch of PE classes. And some of the games were good, some of them were not. But yeah, Hagen wanted to sit out too, but he said he had a sore ankle or whatever. I can't tell if that was Jay or whatever. You know, Jay from my videos. also known as Gingy. The Gin. Yeah. Yeah. Never mind. But anyway, I can't tell if it was Jay or Hagen. But anyways, one of them. But anyways, I remember one of them said that they had a story. Actually, wait, no, I'm pretty sure that was Jay. Never mind. But anyways, Hagen said that he wanted to sit out, but the PE teachers didn't allow him because he didn't really have proof that he was really hurt or something. But anyways, yeah. But anyways, yeah, that's my story. And then all of a sudden, one day, like we took off the bandage, and then another day, like there was another faint barrier under it. But then eventually, it started to get a tiny bit loose, and it looked good. And there was like a part where it was hanging almost off the edge, and I eventually accidentally ripped it out, but my thing was still okay. So, yeah, that's my story, everyone. I hope you enjoyed Storytime with Jonesy, and if this video gets 100 views, almost like the taste test, also known as reaction video, episode 1 of the content contest, since this is this is episode 4, welp, I've had a good day with you guys. Hopefully I could tell you guys some more stories like this. See ya. Bye. Jonesy out.